G'day everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're painting engine parts to make it look like we actually care about the car. So the first thing I did was to wrap all the spark plug leads with masking tape and wrote the numbers 1 through 4 on them. Removing the spark plugs isn't necessary, but it certainly does help. The air intake tube is next, and that comes off with a pair of pliers. Now with the main valve cover bolts, I started using a ratchet with a 10mm bit on the end, but that was taking forever, so I brought out the persuader to remove the rest of them, which went a lot faster. Then I removed the oil cap and pried up on the side with a screwdriver, which popped the valve cover loose. Normally the valve cover would be removed now, but my airbox got in the road, so I quickly undid that and that fixed that right up. So with the cover now completely out, a quick tip I learned was to stuff a Garbo bag down into the engine to stop any dirt or dust from getting into the engine while you're not working on it. With the valve cover removed, it's time for everyone's favourite job, and that's the cleaning. I first put it in a bucket of water to remove as much liquid with a wire brush, then brought it into the shed and used WD-40 and a rag. WD-40 or any other degreaser is a great way to remove any oils that you have on a part. Once you can wipe the towel around the cover and not get any dirt on it, it's time for some paint. If you're using spray paint like I am, then make sure you give the can a good shake for at least a minute and until you start to see some little indentations on the bottom of the can. I'm using 3 coats of primer, 3 coats of colour and 3 coats of clear, and that should give the cover a good layer of paint on it. With your coats of paint, you want to make sure that you go on very lightly with each coat and try to resist the temptation of putting in coats thick, because this increases the chance of runs, and as we go through the coats the colour strength will build up and you'll get a nice strong colour. One more thing is to remember that the piece of the engine is going to get hot, so that if you want this to last, you're going to need to get some engine enamel paint that can withstand the heat. So after you've done your final coat of clear and it's all dry, it's time to install the cover back into the engine. So place your cover in, connect the air filter assembly back up, ram in all 4 bolts with the persuader, place your oil cap back in, which I spruced up a little bit. Then attach all your spark plug leads back up if you remove them. Now I forgot to replace the valve stem bolts when they were removed, so now I'm going back to paint them while they're on the engine. And just like that, we're all done. Or so I thought. I used the same technique of priming and painting the air filter cover to make it look a lot better, and now we are all done. And with that all finished, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and stick around, because there'll be plenty of other videos just like this one in the future. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.